everyone. So before we get into the video and see my results for the second half of this challenge, I just wanted to first say thank you for your support and giving me your time. Secondly, just kind of quickly tell you why I did this, and it was simply to challenge myself. And lastly, the reason I did this video was to hopefully inspire or motivate anyone that watches this to push themselves out of their comfort zone in any aspect of their life. If that can happen for one person, then I'll consider this a success. But without further ado, let's watch what happens to me on the second half of this 4x4x48 challenge. Thanks. Take care. All right, start of day 2. Here we go. 24 hours ago, I was in the same spot, body feeling a lot different. So was my mind. I was anxious 24 hours ago. Wasn't sure if I should be doing this or even if I could. But now I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling committed. I could have stopped at 24 hours, been happy, bragged about a little bit, but it's not 24 hours, it's 48. And I'm going in. Commitment. All right, so I've officially passed the marathon distance, 26.2 miles. I'm headed back now to finish up this 6th leg, I believe, or 7th, I don't know. I'll be done at 28 miles. I can't do the math right now. There's a lot more focus going into making sure everything's feeling all right and I'm staying calm. But I'm just trying to stay committed. I said it earlier. I just keep going back to commitment. You'll see in a second how I dressed up and why, and how it relates to commitment. But that's all I'm focusing on. I'm here, I'm awake. I'm past the halfway mark. I'm in the grind now. All right, 28 miles total. 28 miles down. This is the start of day 2. Just finished up. I think at this point, I know I'm gonna start each leg pretty fatigued, especially my calves. They're giving me the most issues in the first mile, where they're still trying to get warmed up. This morning, I took about 15-20 extra minutes just to warm up my legs a little bit more than I was before. But my focus, as I said earlier, through the run was just commitment. I planned to do this if I made it to this point, was pay homage to my days in the Marine Corps. So I'm wearing my version of green on green. That's our physical training uniform, my PT uniform. Aside from the Red Sox, it's usually white. But yeah, because when I think commitment, that's one of the core values. And knowing at this point in the challenge, I would be facing the grind of it all, you know, getting to that halfway point and telling myself to keep going. You're halfway there, the rest of it's downhill. Whatever I needed to keep pushing myself, I knew it was going to take a higher level of commitment. So I threw this on to keep giving each leg of this challenge some character. All right, about to start leg 8, going for 32 miles. I've run in a lot worse looking areas, so at least there's this. Just hit the 30-mile point, headed back now. At this point, not too many thoughts anymore. I'm in the pain cave, aka the Suain cave. It's nothing but a grind right now, but I keep moving, so that's all I can hope for. So just completed leg 8, 32 miles. Man, it has definitely been a long journey at this point. Like, I'm just grinding away right now. My left leg, my calf is like sore for the first mile, so that slows me down. Then it warms up, but it's just on my mind all the time now. My mind isn't focusing on anything else but just each step, one step at a time at this point. I'm in it. You know, I'm in the thick of it. So the fatigue is there, the exhaustion is there, limited sleep, but not as much talking anymore on these legs of the race. On these legs of the race, just focusing on each step, just grinding through. But as long as I keep moving, it keeps me positive. So, all right, about to start leg 9. This guy gets it. Low impact. Swimming. This is the stride of someone currently on the struggle bus. Wherever I can find grass or dirt, I'm in it, trying to minimize the impact on the feet. All right, 13 miles left, so I have 1 more mile left in this leg. I'm doing more choppy steps, just trying to lower the impact on the ground. But what I'm focusing on now is just trying to dig deep and think about the resiliency I have. We all have it, but I'm thinking about all the other things in my life that have ever occurred that have put me under a lot of stress, and I'm still alive, I'm still here. So these next 13 miles will just be another obstacle I've overcome. So resiliency is that key word I keep thinking about right now. – 12 miles left. All right, finished up. And I'm at 12 miles left. I don't know what, I think it's leg 9. Too tired to care. I just know I have 12 miles left. So, and I'm also too tired to set up my camera. So no cool down talk. Maybe later. About to head out of here for leg 10. 12 more miles to go. 10 miles left. That voice in the back of my head, he's locked up in the trunk. I'm not listening to it anymore. 10 miles, that's an easy day. I got this. The confidence is high, and it's gonna stay that way the rest of the way. 2.5 legs to go. All right, about 200 meters remaining before I'm done with leg 10. And all I have left is 8 miles. Single digits, baby. 40 miles, 8 to go. Sunday morning, I got 8 miles left. So to make the challenge, I have to finish these 4 miles in the next 50 minutes, which is doable. And then once that's done, I should have a little bit of rest and then go into the last 4 miles with 4 hours remaining. So I'm just gonna go right into them. 4 miles down, 4 to go. You know, during that last leg, those last 4 miles, finally felt pride, you know, in what I'm doing for myself. I don't think I'm doing anything impressive. Like, I'm not setting any records or anything, but yeah, proud of myself for how far I've come in this challenge. But pride isn't enough. Like, I always want to be proud of my efforts, but the thing I want to reach is success. You know, I've made a plan. I'm proud of myself for seeing it this far through, but I won't feel success until I get to that 48-mile mark. And I think that's the big difference between being proud of what you do and truly feeling success in what you've done. So, update, I'm at 3.5 miles left. I was gonna do half-mile intervals. You know, half a mile ago I said I'd do that, but why the hell would I do that? I've done 44 miles, 4-mile intervals, and that little voice in the back of my head snuck back up to the driver's seat and it was like, oh, take it easy. What the hell? Nah, we're doing 4 miles, unbroken, just like we've been doing, and that's that. 1 more mile. And that is it, folks. 48 miles. So some quick final thoughts before I take a much needed rest. I'm pumped I finished, proud of my success. Not gonna be running for a long time.